Okay, today we're going to have a look at something I've been waiting for a long time to arrive from the United Kingdom. A cable specifically made for the Fairhaven RD500, which enables the radio to connect to the computer. I have all the software, which I've already had loaded on my computer for some time, but I didn't have the special cable. It's basically a thin plug, 9-pin an 8-pin. I get 7 in a circle and 1 in the center, and that goes through to a USB, which has built into it the converter from RS-232 signals, which the radio operates on, to the UART, or whatever it's called, the protocol that USB operates on. So I have that plugged in at the moment, and you can see on the screen the sort of more or less basic remote operating system, where you can enter frequency and change a couple of bits and pieces on the radio. But the main reason I bought the cable is not for that. The main reason is it enables you to play around with the database. That's why it's called the RD500 radio database. So this, you can see your whole complete database with all the thousands of entries, and you can set up a new one, a new group, putting in, for instance, rare DX stations or rare medium wave stations, and then you can scan that group, and you can have a look at let the radio go through them and see if there's anything on, which is quite a useful feature. So I'll just show you quickly the remote operation, and then we'll go through to the database. I hope you'll be able to see, because I've got to sit down to operate the computer. Okay. Okay, enough of that. Let's have a look at the database, which is what we're really here for. Okay, now this enables you to load a database. I'm going to load one which I've already set up here. Let's load that one. Okay, here's the database. Now we're going to go through and find the group that I've set up here. Let's just see if I can scroll through this. I think it's A8 if I remember correctly. You can see the different shortwave one, and there's the whole stations that are in here, all out of date now. Mayoton, South Africa, no longer on the air. But anyway, this is what was in the radio when I got it. Shortwave 2 and then shortwave 3, which is blank, and then I've got here, I've loaded this one, this is a new one, shortwave DX gem. So I've got radio Mozos Chasqui, however you pronounce that, radio Tampa Peru, radio Difusora Brazil, radio Club de Para, and then radio San Antonio, which is also in Peru. So there the frequencies are. So what this enabled me to do is to set this up, and I can then load this into the radio, so it'll be permanently in the radio, or I can run it, if I want to do a scan, I can run it from here, and I can actually scan from this thing. If I want to go, for instance, to this station here, if I double click on it, it should go to the station. Let me just see where we are now. There we go, 4875. So that's now on Radio Diffusory Brazil. Of course, there'll be nothing there at the moment, just a lot of noise. But that's you can actually go directly to the station. Getting that, the arrow moves down. If you look here, you can see it going up. Click on that one, and then you can double click on the frequency, I think. Yeah, there it goes. And then that's looking at now Mozart Shasky, and there's nothing there at the moment. But that gives you an idea. So this is the beauty of having the cable, is that you can then work with the databases. You could also do them directly from the radio. If I close here, just try and close the file here. The radio is still locked onto the program. The famous problem with computers is they're kind of not responding, which seems to be a standard thing with my computer. It's always not responding. So just unplug the cable. I'll take a shortcut way. See if we can get there now. We go here. Let's just go in here. Comms serial link off. Okay, that should get us out of it. No, comms serial link off. Enter. Yeah, that's better. Okay, now we can go to groups. And then you go A8, it shows naught entries because I haven't uploaded this to the radio yet. And go back to all these other entries. One, there's medium wave stations, for instance. So you go enter there, as group is empty, okay? The South African medium wave stations, it's one that I've created and I haven't filled it up yet. Long wave medium wave stations, enter. And these are all the old ones. So there would be whatever it is, all the different things that used to be around on long wave and that. So the one that I created would be A8, and that won't be on here yet because, as I say, I haven't uploaded it, so it will come in this position here, A8, and then it will show up there as shortwave DX gems. Okay, it's just a brief introduction. I don't want to bore you all. You're probably all fallen asleep by now. But that's just to show you what you can do with this radio and what it was really designed for. Thanks for watching.